Hey everyone, it's Ari. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm doing a first impression and slash mini review on this foundation that recently just came out. And this foundation is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24 hours. So I'm just gonna put this out there right now. I'm not wearing this foundation for 24 hours. I have never ever wore my makeup that long just because I hate having like makeup on my face for a long period of time. It makes me break out easily and I hate that. So I'm not going to be wearing it for 24 hours, but throughout the video I will let you guys know how long I'm going to have it on. Just like many other review or first impression I've done in the past, these products I don't ever read anything about them or look at other videos about them just because I don't want to get an opinion from somebody else. I want to try it out and let you guys know my own opinion without hearing other people's opinion about it. So I think that's more truthful when it comes to a first impression. So first thing first, I went to Ulta yesterday and picked these two up. So this one is their foundation and this is their concealer. So for the foundation, the price is $39, and for the concealer I got it for $29. It says flexible, breathable, real skin, matte finish, medium buildable coverage, does not transfer. I did mention that at the end. Minimize the appearance of pores. And then for the concealer, this is basically the box right here. They're really similar. So this one on here, it says buildable, full coverage, flexible, breathable, does not transfer, real skin, matte finish, corrects the look of imperfection, waterproof, vegan, formula, does not contain animal derived ingredients or byproducts. Okay, so if you guys want to see how this foundation worked for me, just keep on watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys at the end. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into my face. I have already done the eyes off camera. So first thing first, I'm gonna moisturize. I'm just gonna use the moisturizer and primer that I always use for my foundation that I know that will work for me. So I don't want to switch anything up at all. By the way, I'm going in with Neutrogena water gel. This is basically the last of whatever is left in here. And then now I'm going in with another moisturizer. This one is from It Cosmetic. This is their Confident Moisturizer. Now I'm going into this primer from e.l.f. Cosmetic, and this is their Prep and Prime, not Prep and Prime, this is their Prep and Hydrate Balm. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the face, and I like to spread it out with my fingers. So this one, it's pretty liquidy. I've noticed that they also came out with the sponge, but when I went in store yesterday, it was actually out of stock, so I didn't grab it, or I couldn't grab it. So I'm just gonna go in with my Junico sponge on this side. Okay, what do you guys think? You guys think this shade is too dark or what? I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so this is definitely a medium coverage, not full coverage at all, not a sheer or light coverage, but just a medium coverage. And this is so beautiful because your skin, your natural skin, is still like coming through from the foundation, which I do love that because I've been hating like full coverage foundation lately. I actually zoomed in for you guys just so you guys could tell or could see how it looked like, and I actually love it. This is basically my bare skin, and then on this side it's with the foundation, which I do really like at the moment. For the other side, I want to test it out with the brush. The one I've been using a lot is from Junico, and this is their ES13 brush. Okay, so I kind of clean off the brush a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is just put it on the brush and see how that do. I feel like with the brush, it's more coverage compared to the sponge. But for me, since I've been loving a super light coverage lately, I'm just gonna go back in with my sponge. I'm just gonna stick with one layer, which it did pretty well for me. Now I'm just gonna jump into concealer, and I also got this concealer from the same line in the shade 50WY. Hopefully these two match, because when I was doing swatches in store, it did look pretty good, but you know, sometimes you buy something and it don't really look as good, you know. By the way, I want to show you guys the wand. It's pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen a concealer wand like this yet. Okay, so it goes right under the eyes perfectly. Like I mentioned earlier, I did not read anything at all because this is how I am whenever I do like a first impression. I just want to make sure everything is basically my own opinion. So if this concealer, it is a matte concealer, I need to work with it fast before it dries up and it becomes hard to work with. Okay, this concealer is pretty nice. So it doesn't feel heavy at all, or it doesn't feel like it's kicking up on my skin. It doesn't dry matte right away, because I noticed like with the Fenty concealer it dries faster. In the LA Girl it does dry faster on my skin, but this one doesn't dry as quick, so I can still work with it. This one doesn't dry right away, so that's a good thing about concealer. Right now it's 12:30, and let me tell you guys the temperature in Fresno right now. It's 95, but the high is gonna be 106 today. So yeah, I'm gonna test out this foundation in this heat and let's see how this works. Alright guys, so I'm back from doing the whole face, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I kind of like it because it's super lightweight, it's not cakey, and even when I set the under eyes and the whole face, as you guys can tell, it looks pretty good. Even the concealer, it was not heavy at all. Most concealer, it does crease up, especially when I set it with the powder, so I hate that about like certain concealer. And with this one, I like it because it doesn't crease up, it doesn't look cakey under the eyes. The only thing I see right here is my little crease right here, but that's always been there and I hate it because it's so hard to get rid of it, but it's always been there, so I cannot blame the concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it on, and I do hit the gym today, so I don't like wearing makeup to the gym just because I don't want to like break out or anything. So I have until, let me see what time is it right now. So I have until 4 right now. It's 1:22, just to test it out and see how it works. Right now it's not cakey at all, and it usually transfer, like a lot of foundation transfer from your face to your like skin, or you know, when you touch it, but this one does not transfer like that, so I do like that. So I'm gonna zoom in and give you guys a last look before I go on with my day. Okay, so now I'm back, and right now it's 3:48. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out my face and see how well it held up for these 2-3 hours, I guess. So right now, as I touch my face, it's still pretty matte. It's not too drying though, but it's also not transferable from my face to my skin. I do notice that when I was outside, I noticed my skin did not look nothing like this close up. And I did take a couple of pictures which did not look like how I seen myself in the mirror outside. But I'm gonna post these pictures somewhere on the screen for you guys, just so you guys could see. My under eyes have not even creased. Around my mouth, it creased a little bit, but I think with any kind of foundation I do wear, I do have that problem around my mouth area. My forehead still look nice. I usually get crease in the middle as well, but it still look pretty good. My pores still look pretty good as well. Right here and right here, it's starting to come through a little bit, but not too much to where it's noticeable. So far so good. I do like the foundation. I like how it looks. and everything, but I just have to keep on testing it out and seeing how I truly feel about it. But if anything, I usually let you guys know on Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram at Slay with Ari. Alright guys, so this is the end of this video. I hope this video is helpful for you guys because I know you guys came here for a reason. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram where I am more active. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.